Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. This is an important day in America. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. I'll join right in. All of us here at The Late Show want to extend our heartfelt thanks to all who have served and sacrificed for this country. Words cannot express our gratitude, so instead we tried pictures in our very special Veterans Day Dome featuring staff and crew and their loved ones who have served our country. Thank you again. Now, here in New York, here in the big city of dreams, they held the annual Veterans Day Parade for the 102nd consecutive year. The first one was held in 1919. Parades back then were a lot less fun because they could only make them in black and white. And they were silent, and all the people walked like this.
Until the talkies.
It's so great to see the parade back in full force. Last year, because of COVID, they couldn't have people marching, so they only had 100-vehicle parade without spectators. So, traffic. And also, this could be a big day for the fight against global warming because the United States and China announced a joint agreement saying they would work together to do more to cut emissions this decade. Now, keep in mind, this could be, don't know, maybe, could be significant because the United States and China are the world's two biggest polluters. Of course, number 3 is any Keurig machine. I'll take my coffee with milk, sugar, and a little plastic cup that fits right into a dolphin's blowhole. It's true. It's true. Come here, Flipper. It's hazelnut. Hold still. But this agreement is pretty short on specifics. The nations just agreed to enhance ambition on climate change. Enhance ambition is a technical diplomatic level of crisis response. It goes enhance ambition, elevate enthusiasm, biggie size initiative, extra crispy, and too late, we're all dead. Oh, in coronavirus news, as the weather gets colder and people start gathering indoors more, cases are on the rise again, and experts are warning the U.S. could face a 5th major wave. No more wave science. I was promised a normal holiday season. The family dinners on Thanksgiving, the carolers on Christmas, the fights on Black Friday, as God intended. That's how God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He told everyone in Gomorrah there were half-off TVs at the Sodom Best Buy. Now, if we do get a 5th wave, it won't affect the entire country equally because the places hardest hit tend to have low vaccination rates. Well, yeah. At this point, staying unvaccinated is like wearing a Yankees hat to a Red Sox game. You're probably going to end up in the hospital, and it's your own damn fault. But go Sox? I don't know. Leaders are bracing for a potential spike in cases. Take California governor and robot in the hall of never going to be presidents, Gavin Newsom. Yesterday, Newsom explained why he's extending California's state of emergency.
While we were spared the worst in this summer, the prospects of a challenging winter are upon us. Winter is coming. Winter is here.
Makes sense to quote Game of Thrones because the pandemic is already way too long and it's not going to end well. We're making headway against COVID with vaccines and masks, though. Thing is, there's this downside because according to a new study, the world created about 8 million tons of pandemic plastic waste, and much of it is now in the ocean. That is shocking, and that is wrong. In New York, we don't throw our trash in the ocean. We put it where it belongs, piled on the sidewalk where it stays forever, slowly turning into a rat palace. And all of this discarded rat palace. All this discarded PPE now threatens to disrupt marine life. On the bright side, crustaceans now have enough gear to stage their own medical drama, Grey's Anatomy. Another bit of fallout from the pandemic, people aren't going to the movies. Ticket sales still lag nearly 70% behind what they were in 2019. Of course, 2019 was an especially profitable year because of all the dads going to multiple showings of Ford versus Ferrari. It makes us feel things. To deal with the hit in ticket sales, some movie theater chains are getting creative, like AMC, which will start selling its popcorn outside of theaters. Oh, my dear, sweet, simple AMC. 'Tis not your popped corn we did desire, 'twas the butter pump. The only reason people like movie popcorn is that we can drown it in an unholy deluge of liquefied trans fat so unnatural that legally it can't be called butter. It's golden topping, and it contains 100% of your daily recommended allowance of golden. AMC will also sell Coca-Cola Freestyle drink options, bottled water, and candy. Perfect for anyone whose favorite part of any movie is paying $7 for Raisinets. Movie chain will sell their popcorn 4 ways, with a microwave at home option in to-go packages for takeout and pickup, via delivery, and in mall kiosks. That's right. To save their business, they're betting on malls. If that doesn't, that struck home. That struck a nerve, is what that did.
That's a lot, the malls.
If that doesn't work, they're going to put it all on portable CD players. They're amazing. You can listen to music while you're walking, as long as you don't start walking. And it's not just movies. There's another popular pastime that's losing appeal, going down to Bone Town. Because according to the renowned scientific publication Match.com, 81% of single men said sex is now less important than it was for them in pre-pandemic times because they've become more well-rounded. Yes, we've all become more well-rounded, but we're working on it. According to the researchers, it's most striking in men that they're taking a moment to value relationships and relationship context of intimate encounters more. That's how low the bar is for men. We were impressed to see these men getting most of their urine into the toilet rather than just dropping trow and making a rough estimate as to the whereabouts of the bathroom. I'm saying that we're animals, is what we're saying. This new interest in human relationships is having an impact because rates of casual sex are down, although that could be because, from what I read in the tabloids, every available woman is currently having sex with Pete Davidson. Speaking of...
Pistol Pete.
Good for you, Pete. Speaking of surveys, another survey. This one found that 8 out of 10 Americans say they use slang, but half admit to not even knowing the meaning of the terms they use. They don't even know what they're saying. TBH, that is high-key extra Fortnite DM slide. Am I right in my butt, chuggies? Am I...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Survey had some surprising results about who uses which slang. Turns out boomers use woke more than other generations. Well, that got co-opted fast. Not a total shocker. Boomers are on the cutting edge of being woke at 4 a.m. to go pee. On the other hand, boomers hate OK Boomer. All right, Grandpa. Other generations have their own favorite slang words. Millennial liked salty, meaning exceptionally bitter or angry, as well as thirsty, meaning needing attention. For example, salty and thirsty might be how you describe this video of Mr. Peanut dabbing. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Kenneth Branagh and Ellie Kemper. But when we come back, meanwhile...